And I'm starting with fixing this bit here. So I've got myself a piece cut, just going to clean it up, put it on there, weld it on, and hopefully I'll get some primer, some paint on there. What I've done, I do have some base coat and clear, but the cost of it, I'm just going to put some hammerite in there, paint all inside there as much as I can get, because I can't really get right down here. So I'm going to get some hammerite on it, and because it's black anyway. So with certain colours you need certain grey shades on it, so certain colours will dictate what grey shade you put on it. So black is a good shade for British Racing Green. Obviously the roof can't be black because it'll take ages to cover it. It's all about covering and trying not to put too much base coat on, if you know what I mean. So if I paint inside of there black and inside of there, I can cover it up and it'll be fine with that hammerite on it. Obviously loads of wax oil in there, but when I'm actually priming the car up, I don't know whether you can get black epoxy primer. I'll have to look into that, but for British Racing Green, my system says that it wants like a really dark grey or a black on it, so I'm going to go as dark as I can get, and then I don't have to put as much base coat on for it to get the coverage, if you know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do, I'm obviously going to put that piece on there, and then I'm just going to clean this floor up, that floor, getting ready to put it on and start welding it in. I want to finish this floor as soon as possible because it's becoming long drawn out. It's taking too much time, you know. With the accident and that, it's taking ages. I feel like I've been on it for months. So let's stop talking and let's get on with it. Well, these eye goggles, I can put my glasses on in as well, so I can see what I'm doing now. This is just rough, by the way, and these are my newspapers as well. My in-laws gave me these newspapers. What are we on? We're on the Times. Right, so I'm going to paint cavity now. So like I said, I'm going to paint it with some hammerite. These don't sponsor me, so I'm not really bothering showing you which it is, but it's just a hammerite off. You can get it from any shops. So if you can see down in there, I need to get some hammerite down in that back, and then once it's hammerited, I can be wax oiling it when it's painted. So I'm just going to do that now. Should look alright. I've just got to try and get that bit of metal that's up in the back of there. Whether I can get it or not is going to be another story, but we'll try anyway. I could always get some and put it on a brush and get my hand right up there and brush paint it. That might be better, but let's have a do at this. I think these holes here are where I can wax oil it, and I don't, you know where the flutes are, you can put wax oil in through the flutes anyway, so I'm not worried about getting wax oil in there. It just needs loads of wax oil in there. It doesn't look like it's ever been done, in my opinion. There's no wax oil there, so let's do this. I think I've got quite a lot in there. It's going to be difficult getting paint in there. So a good wax oil in after will do the trick in there. It's like getting back. It's got back here because the spray's got back here. I can see it. Well, not now, I can't. So that's got well through primer. I'm going to do the same on the floor. So I'm going to clean all that up. And then get it prepped. Get some well through on there. Clean this edge up, clean that edge up. And then I can get this boot floor, and get this floor on it. Starting to put some tacks in now. That's a bit blobby, and I've sort of figured it out. If I to keep it like that, I've sort of got the nib of it. If I show you, so I've sort of got it closer to it. I was like that before, and now I've sort of gone on top of it, and that's how I've done those two. I don't think I'm going to get all of them nice, but we'll see. We shall see. I've got those two in there, and then I've got to just carry on going along there and then down here. Right, so I've welded from there to there. Some of it's alright. I've tried to keep it as small as possible. No, they're not too bad. Some of them are a bit high, but you know, it's been months since I've done it. That's really high. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this yet. I'm probably going to have to tap it down. If I put a weld in there, I might have to tap it down because there's no way I'm going to be able to get anything in there. It just doesn't match. But I sort of went across that floor. It seems to be alright. Oh, I've got that one. I've missed that one. I've got that one to tack in yet. I've cut them a little bit high as well, so I'm probably going to have to weld them from this side just to fill the holes up. Never mind, eh? Inside, let's just get inside. I've got that to screw in. Oh, one that welds has gone through there. Thought I'd done that alright. There's a hole there. I can see a hole there. But that's not welded right up there. I need to just weld those up. It's not welded in, has it? That's a bit crap. So I'm not See, some of those welds, that's rubbish. I just can't always get them like that. See, those three there, I quite like, and that one. But then that happens. That happens. They're not all perfect. I can't get them all perfect. See, that'll be okay when it's got some seam sealer down it. Well, productive day. I've just got a couple of welds to do on the other side where it's not penetrated, a couple of those. Oh, cool. Got that piece in now. It's not welded on the back. I'm going to have to turn the car over to weld that in. I've just marked out again where that where the things are. I'm just going to paint inside here now. But yesterday when I was looking through the floor on the video in, I saw a couple more holes, so I've just put a bit of weld in it to get them. There were probably about 3 or 4 along here. When I was shining the torch underneath, I could see holes. So I've just welded them up. I think one were there, one were there, one were there, one were there. So I've welded along there. So I just want to put some paint in here, especially here. Let's see how we go, eh? So obviously they welded over the top of that and damaged all that. So if I grind it off, and I've just tried to do the best I can with it, it looks a mess, but what I'll do, I'll just sort of grind that off a bit and make it a bit level. It looks a mess, but I didn't want to take it out because I'd already got that far, but at least that line's there. What I can do, I can sort of fill bits up of it and bring that to line and just fill up a bit, like a really small skimmer filler. Just a bloody carpet that goes behind there, but it's a mess. But what can I do? I might just clean off that bit. I don't know yet, because I don't want to take too much off it. But like I said, I got all those holes. Put the torch up there, you can't see any holes anymore. You could see some holes yesterday, and I just thought, oh, I'll get back in here and then I'll get them filled up. I've still got those two to do, still got those to do, but I'm just going to put some paint on back. That's a productive weekend, and that's the end of the video. So painted all inside there, and I've obviously left those with just weld through primer so that I can weld the sill on it. I've got that corner to fit, and I've got that corner to fit. It seems that when I put it on before, I put it in the wrong place. So that's stupid. So I'm gonna have to clean that off there, and probably aerosol that bit there. No, sorry, aerosol that bit there. I don't get what I've done there. Anyway, that'll be another day. Just holding it down with a couple of Tek screws. That I'll be covering up. I don't want one of those back. I'll be covering those holes up. That hole, I think that's covered anyway, but I'll be covering those holes up. I don't have a jack anyway, so it's pointless putting it on. Just needs to push that back a little bit.